Everyone knows that difficulties and crises happen in all relationships. Every couple has its fights sooner or later. We are, after all, human, and this is completely normal. But what are you going to do if and when thoughts about getting a divorce begin to flicker in your head? What if you start to think about putting an end to your relationship for good? Let's try to go through this together. First of all, in addition to difficulties in relationships, you might want to work with your thoughts about divorce. Yes, they can be frightening, and yes, they may be quite unpleasant, but they don't make you a bad person. It's probably just your doubts, where you haven't made your final decision. Otherwise, you would have already been talking to a lawyer rather than listening to me. And now it is just the right time for you to consider the overall situation from different angles. First of all, it is important to clarify to yourself where these thoughts came from. Think about why the thought to divorce your spouse has popped up right now. Did something specific happen? Did your mother tell you about this? Or has it become hard for you to contain yourself and all the resentment that has been building up over the years? It's no secret that people change, and relationships change with them too. It often happens that one person in a couple becomes bored and fails to show enough emotions, seems like their feelings have faded away, or has something unpredictable or even traumatic happened, like cheating. Or perhaps you have noticed that over time your values and goals have ceased to coincide and have gone their separate ways. Ask yourself, are we together just out of habit? Every couple has its own reasons for arguments. As we all know, breakup can be a painful, emotional experience, and that's why this decision should be approached with utmost care. You will never get the only correct answer to the question, should I get a divorce or not? Each option will have its own pros and cons. Now imagine that you stay in your relationship without making any changes. Are you ready to be in it for another year, for 3, or even 10 years? Try to answer this question right now. If you're not happy with your relationship, then what would you like to change? And does your partner know that you're not happy with it? Have you told him? After all, ask yourself, why are we together? And to put it more precisely, not why, but for what are we together? What is your relationship's purpose? What is its meaning? The answers to these questions may take some time, but they're really worth answering. Each union is unique, and there is no universal instruction for everyone. However, a number of common points can be highlighted to indicate whether the relationship can still be saved or is worth saving. The first point is safety, both physical and emotional. This is the base. Your relationship may be worth saving if there are no fights, no addictions, no abuse in it. If you're not afraid to return home, and if you're not afraid of your partner. The second point is general goals and plans. You can see your partner as a part of your life in the years to come. You fit him into your plans, and he does the same with you. The third point is love. If both of you have warm, sincere, and healthy feelings for each other without completely dissolving in each other, but with respect to one another, then not everything is lost. The fourth point is the values that you share. Does your outlook on life coincide with your partner's? Have you discussed your values about family, finances, self-development, ethics, and just social interaction? If you haven't done that, then do it tonight. The fifth point is mutual contact. You talk to each other, and you can discuss your life's challenges. You can listen and hear each other. Do you support each other in difficult situations? Do you tend to seek a solution together? Do you at least try not to blame your partner? while tossing around responsibility? If you've answered yes, then your relationship is probably worth saving. The last point is probably one of the most important. Divorce concerns both partners. In any case, you have to interact with your partner if you feel that something is wrong. And remember that crises are always great opportunities for improving and strengthening relationships. Don't abandon ship just yet if you've answered yes to at least 2 of the above points. Face the crisis, and if necessary, then visit a couples counselor to help each other work through those pent-up resentments. And we wish you a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.